Go, girl. Yeah. We got two people watching. Oh, gotta stir the food. So this is the rest of the story, and I've already made a video similar to this a little while ago. I'm gonna start talking to my whole two viewers. You know, feeling like a big shot up here. I got my whole two viewers watching. So, yep, wife wants to be involved.
You have 5, honey.
5? Oh, air's getting kind of thin up here. I'm so high in the sky. All right. A big time YouTuber. All right.
Now you got 42.
42! Welcome to the low life side of the channel. I know I'm not the... Oh, I don't want to say that. I know I'm not the best YouTube channel out there, but I like to say I keep it real. That's why we call it the rest of the story. I wouldn't get a 4840. Why the hell would I want something like that? I don't like the Soundguard cabs. Newer equipment, newer tractors. I don't need brand spanking new, but no, not... I want to get away from the Soundguard cabs. Would I ever buy another tractor with a Soundguard cab? Yeah, but not a 4840. You're talking about a high horsepower tractor. I believe that you can only get those with what, 2-wheel drive? If I'm going to go to something like that, I'd really consider like a 4960 because my brother, I don't know what happened in his previous life, but Ryan really has an interest in like the 4960s. He's kind of casually looked here lately, and I'm not against them, but the problem is, not to sound like an old man in my young age, but I want tractors that are comfortable to run for hours and hours at a time. Hey Dexter, hey Taylor.
Relina wants to say hi.
Relina wants to say hi? Okay, everybody, say hi to Relina. Ready? Should I turn it around? I'll turn it around. There we go. There's the baby! Relina! Ah! She wants to give everybody a hug, huh? Yeah.
Just her dad.
That's right. What model John Deere is best for a 5-acre property? Nothing big. Honestly, you could probably go antique style if you're looking for something with power takeoff, what you're really planning on using it for. You don't need anything big. 7810, absolutely. I found a 7810 here within the last month that is really gorgeous. Not in the market for buying tractors or any machinery with a motor in it. Casually, seriously, I put a bid on something that doesn't have a motor, but I'm not going to make a big deal about it, even if I buy it, to be quite honest. I missed a lot of people. Grace is on here. Yeah, Dexter, you're going to want one yourself. Tell Taylor, maybe instead of, maybe you guys do want a kid, right? Instead of the other thing. Jim! Hey Jim, how's it going? Let's see here. Still considering trading the 8235R? No, if anything. I just priced out 2 new tires for the front end on the front of it just because the duals on it are shot. I'd tune it. There's really not a whole lot stopping me from tuning it other than where it's at right now, it's alright. But if we get to a point where we're really serious about pulling some bigger implements or purchasing some bigger implements, I would tune it. $2,500. So, hey Bo, I was just delivering hay over that way last Saturday. Snow's melted, sad face. Jim, why would you say uh-oh? We gotta... Oh, here she comes as she's already standing out here. Relina! Come here. Come here. Hi. You're so cute. Oh, you're gorgeous. Nope. Big nope. How can you say no to this cute little facial? Dexter, I was the same way until I had one. Excited for the warmer weather? I'm excited for the warmer weather. Not excited for the mud. We already got mud. Just going down my driveway, which is a gravel driveway, by the way. I sink in about 2 inches. I mean, really not much frost in the ground. Well, also playing into why I haven't been posting much. I mean, you can tell I got my whole my grunge face going on. I got the facial hair and the what?
I can't get the pants on. I need you to spin her around.
Well, I got one hand. I'm gonna have to set everybody down just to change. Just take her out the living room.
She ran off.
Well, stretch, stretch. A big old smile on her face. What was I saying? Whoa. She wants to be a celebrity now. Between the facial hair and the balding face, I'm gonna look like my grandpa Keen here before I know it. Can't say it bothers me. What? Somebody's about ready for bed. Oh, yeah, she's like any minute from bed.
Here.
I've been watching Relina I think we're going on a month now, right? I've pretty much been staying home with the baby. Daycare is pretty well non-existent. Haven't really tried, to be fair, though, but when it's 0 and 30 below 0, I have no problem staying home watching the kid. So I go and do chores at night. Hey, Tim, how's it going? Cooking hamburger helper. My favorite, my specialty. The wife is trying to get me to eat healthy, but I can only stomach chicken so many nights a week.
Tell them about the zucchini noodles.
Oh my god, the zucchini noodles. Guys, you guys want barf in a bag? Closest we've come to divorce was when the wife said, hey, we're doing pasta tonight. All right, I don't mind pasta. Hell yeah. Then she whipped out these sons of bitches. Green Giant Veggie Spirals. Zucchini. Certified gluten-free. No sauce or seasoning. No shit. So the wife replaced the pasta with this shit. I'm going to swear in this live stream, so get used to it.
Oh my god, Avery.
And how long have you been married? Too long? Too long? You must have been thinking it's been too damn long if you decided to feed me this shit. I tried it. I was a good husband. I got about half of it down. Then my stomach decided to start to revolt. So then, what's like the first meal that you've actually made that I couldn't finish it. I couldn't. I mean, when you have an idea about what pasta is supposed to taste like, and then you get a big old spoonful of that shit, you really start to second guess your life decisions. Brittany thinks it's hilarious. I'm glad she thinks it's hilarious because that was the only time I was really thinking that, this marriage may have went down the wrong road.
Because you had to eat zucchini? Oh my.
Zucchini and pasta sauce and burger. That's not a very complimenting flavor. The tongue didn't agree. Try giving it to the kid. I guarantee you she would have picked my side. She's trying to take my modeling money. Well, actually, the thing that's taking up all my modeling money and all my modeling time is this little thing right there. I haven't done any modeling in a while. David. Yeah, see, everybody's agreeing with me. So, I think we already know in the YouTube world, I think that I'm in the right.
I don't think so.
So, who's looking forward to some... Here, can you hold this up? This is burning.
Oh, sure. Let me
you.
just hold the kid and the phone.
Yep.
I don't know why mothers aren't born with 8 arms.
You should be.
Clearly.
May have kind of burnt supper. We gotta let it simmer a little bit. Alright, back to people. Tim said that he's gonna talk to me. Still need to talk to you just as soon as I can. Been so busy. Yeah, I hear that. I've been kind of slow myself, like I've already said, but we went from -30. The thermostat, I checked that. Our low that this read, the lowest low it read was 36 below 0, and that wasn't including wind chill. And we are something to lean on here.
No.
What?
No.
What? I'm not hurting it.
You already cracked the coffee one.
What? What do you mean?
The coffee one has a crack in it.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
It doesn't. See, that's just her way of getting me to move. Women. I'm not seeing it.
Let me see. It has a damn crack in it.
Where? Oh, if you hold it just right and turn. Oh, there. That wasn't me. That was like that when I found it.
No.
Seems like that's the first time I saw it. We're ignoring all of our wonderful viewers. Let's see. Tuna melt sounds good. Oh, tuna, yuck. Tuna pasta is just disgusting too. How long do you think you'll be in the fields? It'll be a month and a half yet. 2 months. I don't want to. Planting in about 2 months would be about right. So what, 60 days? I could do with that. How's everything going with the cattle? Cattle are going good. We're bedding them heavier now because it's warmer. It's 28 or 20 degrees right now, but we've actually gotten up to the 40s, mid 40s, and all the way up through next week. They're calling for highs in the mid 40s. So all the snow, it's going to go away. It's going to go away really quick. You guys thinking about another baby? Not anytime soon. I like this one to get a little bit more self-sufficient before we start doing that. Hey, Warren! Get any bulls yet? Nope, don't need them. Not until after planting, at least. So, not much point in going and acquiring a bull and having to deal with one of them. Will you quit eating? I have supper made. I, worked over this hot pan, wasting away, trying to make a decent meal for you that
what
wasn't.
What does your wife do every night?
Wasn't chicken or some nasty ass zucchini shit. Why would we even have all that in there? We really should throw it out. I don't want you getting any bad ideas. Hey, Sheboygan. We had a dairy, 2 in my life, 40, love, single life. I wouldn't trade it for nothing. See? The guy's got the whole single thing figured out. Poor Travis. You bet. What was me, actually? 2 more months for you to start calving. I get it.
You're gonna have
Dramatic? I'm very over dramatic. What's that?
You're gonna have a calf?
I already have calves. Calves shouldn't be due until April? March, April? I can't remember.
Honey.
Oh, plant-based anything disguised as meat is disgusting. Ryan didn't sell the bull yet. He's going to. He's useless. I mean, if you can't get it up, you can't get it up. 14, trying to get into farming. Any advice? Knowledge. If you're young and trying to get in agriculture, knowledge is power. The more you can surround yourself with people that are successful in farming and any information you can attain from them, the better. People like the married life, good for them. I support either one in their case, but my case. Yeah, I get that. There's some people that just really are better off just being single. So, you're losing the kid.
Oh, it's hard.
Here.
To hold her.
Come here. I'll take the baby. Oh, baby doesn't want to go dead.
Because she wants to eat her pistachios.
Okay, we'll give her the pistachios. Oh! Oh, gotcha. Got the baby. There's the baby. Okay. First live stream and you love it. I know, I've been kind of absent from YouTube, let's face it. Like I've already said, I've been watching this one. It's literally been a copy and a paste of day in, day out. The chores are literally just moving feed, moving hay, feeding cattle. It's boring. I know you guys don't think it's boring, but put yourself in my position, it seems kind of awkward where I'm just posting the same thing every week for you guys and expect you guys to enjoy watching. The HP of a 7810's, I think factory, they're like, what, 180? Somewhere in there. Where am I at? Next purchase? I don't know. There's stuff I mean, auction time's a bitch. I mean, honestly,
Probably
if you're trying
Mountain
to...
Dew.
What about it?
That's probably your next purchase.
It better not be that over, what, zucchini? I'm not political. Keep the political questions off the channel, please. Relina is going to make you lose that hair even faster now. Honestly, the hair hasn't done much for me. I mean, you can see I look just like Grandpa. I'm gonna look just like him, which is fine. Honestly, the wife actually prefers the shorter hair, so I actually shave it. So, are you doing with your Mountain Dew? I'm doing terrible with my Mountain Dew. It's a losing battle. So, Travis is the star of the show. For the most part, I'm the star of the show. Thing is, I'm getting kind of YouTubed out, and actually not as far regards to me posting. My problem is the market, the pool, the pool of ag channels online is becoming very saturated. So it seems like there's a new channel popping up every single day. So, hey Connor, I've got his vocabulary. Yep, all 3 words. Ah, bah, ah. So, I wish my grandparents actually could have met Relina. That would have been kind of cool. Or met my kids.
Come here, monkey.
None like mine. What'd I miss, Jim? Ever have such a bad day that you just want to punch someone in the head? Long time ago. Getting older and wiser, I guess. You gotta learn to control your anger. You can't run around wanting to punch everything all the time. This and how farms work are pretty much the only YouTube farm channels that aren't stuck up. Well, here's the thing. I don't watch any other channels other than Northern Farmer.
Now, sister.
Well, OLF I do. But as far as I
Mommy don't want the one that was in your mouth.
I can't get away from any other ag channels. Nothing against them. It's just, you got the original ones that started up, and then all these new ones. It's just copy and a paste. It's the same thing over and over again. But there are 200 people watching. Hey, everybody. How's it going? I sound like Tyson. I haven't heard from Tyson in a while either. But it's the winter. It's boring. It is. What are we? We're a week. One more week, and we're in March. Once we hit March, it seems like it's a downhill slide right into spring. The time changes in 3 weeks, 2 weeks, March 11th, March 15th. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to start posting videos again when things start getting interesting. If that boils down to more moving hay, which actually pretty well done moving hay. Hauling poop. Yeah, Tyson probably isn't stuck in a snowdrift. Fixing machinery, I got to do some work in the baler, the cultivator, the corn planter. The 46, we gotta get the hood back on that, but I doubt that's gonna happen until we're pretty much ready to use it. Any plans for a new spreader this spring? Probably not. Largely just because any big time purchases probably aren't going to be until another 6 months to a year. The reason I say that is because I'm servicing down some newly acquired debt that I picked up here in the last 2 months. Not bad debt, but it's actually, well, as far as a safety net financially, I'm not running from paycheck to paycheck and gritting my teeth going, where's next month's bill is going to be paid from. So plus if shit hits the fan, at least I'm a little bit covered there. So it's just I took on debt to kind of cover my ass. So, which I'm done doing that. I'm happy where I'm sitting there. Just waiting for kind of things to progress. Didn't buy a farm. Those are really hard to come by here lately. A lot of land acquisitions. It seems like you don't hear about them until it's already done. What are we going to use for spreading? It's going to be the new idea. The plan is to patch it up to at least get one more year out of it, which we don't think is actually out of the question. We're just going to bolt the floor solid to the bottom, the framing on the spreader. Thing's already a POS. I mean, if we got to be rough to it, I mean, just to get the job done for another year. So be it. A vertical spreader, hydraulic push, vertical beater, H&S. I was quoted 32.5, which it's a lot of money, but a brand new spreader that is solely used for bed pack that I could get away with spreading manure during the summer on hay ground. I mean, if you're cruising across the field fast enough and you're spreading it light enough, you're able to spread manure during the summer, so it's not all late fall, early spring, or in the winter. Um, that's why I really am interested in a hydraulic. Well, the hydraulic mainly get away from the web, but the vertical beater for the spread pattern. How many new acres did you pick up this year? A whole whopping 0. Didn't lose any ground. We didn't. I guess there's one farm that I've been running it, but I'm just gonna say 0. At least we're not going backwards in acres, so I'm happy there. Yeah, buy you round bales on the home farm. People, as far as buying bales from me on the home farm, no. The reason I say that is because I'm pretty well sold out. I'm not selling anymore. And the whole one person that I've sold to privately, we knew them. I mean, they're family ties that close. I mean, I don't generally sell privately because I don't want to have hurt feelings because I didn't sell enough for the right price, or they're heavier or lighter. It's easier just to take them to an auction. Your 7600 takes an absolute beating. You need a second one for sure. Yeah, I do. Another tractor. It's getting to the point where it almost has to happen. I mean, we've been saying that for a while, but the 4020, it's to the point. My dad is getting to the point where he runs that all day, and between his back and his legs, his joints, they're so sore. Because that tractor, I mean, there's no ride to it other than the mechanical seat. And I think he raked with it for 2 or 3 days because, I mean, this last year we were basically knocking down all of our hay and making it all in one run. And he ran that 4020 for a few days there, and he's getting to the point where the tractor will never go away. I mean, it'll sit in the shed, according to the shed, for forever. But even Dad's getting to the point we need a 4430, 4440. Even, a two-wheel drive sound guard cab, and then something that he can run all day easier. And if I went and bought that 7810, I highly doubt he'd be against that either. Oh, the 82's on me. And you guys quit talking. Need a better ride for him. He's not a spring chicken anymore. Yeah, that's right. Absolute favorite tractor that you do not own. I don't know if I would say it's my absolute favorite tractor because I've never really gotten in and able to run one. 7530 is a number that keeps coming to my mind. 7530, axle mount duals, front wheel assist, IVT, basically the premium package in it. 7530 all the way. That'd be my all-around go-to tractor. A 6430 with the loader on it would be ideal if I had to get a tractor with a loader. Absolutely not what I do. Hog anything. No pigs. Absolutely not. Even as far as the cows, Ryan's still adding. Dad is still adding. I'm done. I mean, not saying I won't run more cattle in the future, but I'm currently at 25 between the cows and the heifers. I mean, the heifers will be producing. Then I'm going to be maintaining at 25 head. That's going to be it. I might get the loan paid off here. I get the loan paid off. That steer check every year. I mean, I'll be selling all my steers, 99% of my heifers, other than what I keep back for replacements. And that feeder check's going to be an equipment purchase. You start working on spring equipment? No. When I start working on equipment again, I'm in the shed doing stuff. You guys you'll be involved. I'm not stopping posting. It's just that, let's face it, it's dull. The last 2 months have been boring. So, and what I do, I think I've only posted what 4 videos, 5 videos since Christmas. So, I mean, I'm not gonna post running cattle through the chute when Ryan's already done it. Go watch it on Ryan. Crunchy Taco on Hamburger Helper. Now we're asking. Now you guys are starting to ask some serious questions now. No, I didn't actually own a 2955. Grandpa owned a 2955. That was his last brand new tractor that he ever bought. The problem is we were getting to the point where we weren't using it. It had, what, 7,200 hours on it. But the problem is I went to college, and one of the tractors that because all of our instructors used to be, the tractors that our instructors that used to be mechanics, that they started teaching, that all of them would bitch about were 2955s. The reason being is because they were meant to be a throwaway tractor. That's pretty much what my instructor said. They're meant to be ran until they started having heart issues and gotten rid of. They weren't really meant to be a long use tractor. And they said what usually happens around 7,000 hours is the motor goes. Guess what? Our 2955 had 7,000 hours on it. So the last 2 or 3 years that we had it, we were milking, it was Grandpa's operation. We really didn't get carried away pulling that 29 out of the shed. Plus, it had the handbrake on it, which we constantly kept setting it up and setting it up. But it seems like you can never keep the handbrake tight. And don't get me wrong, I liked the 2955. I really did. Simple transmission, TA on it. I learned how to drive on that 2955. That was the first tractor. That was my first go-to tractor. Where if you're gonna have me do anything, put me in the 29. I'll haul hay, I'll rake, chopper boxes and stuff like that. Until the 7400 came around. It's just that the 2955 was going to blow up in a magnificent way, and we didn't want to be holding the potato when it went off. Not interested in a electric anything, to be honest. Missed the 4440 though. Yeah, that was another purchase that my grandpa made brand new. Another one that I would have liked to have kept, but more for the nostalgia part of it. But that tractor also went for over 28,000. My financial situation during the farm sale was not that great. So yeah, I guess this is a good update video. We're gonna run this to 30 minutes, guys. I know I got a lot of viewers. I really appreciate everybody not jumping ship because I haven't posted in a while. But the videos will return. I mean, they will. I don't know how often I'll be posting. If I'll be 3 videos a week or 2 videos a week or 4 videos a week or whatever I was doing there. What was it? Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday? I mean, if the demand is there, I'll post. If the videos are there, I'll post. But all of our fall tillage is done. So I just ordered all of our spring filters. Got to start changing the oil and everything. Spring tillage is pretty much just primary tillage and planting. Got to seed down some waterways. Got to spread fertilizer. All my hay ground, I'll be going through and be broadcasting dry on all my hay ground, which is 100 and I'm just gonna say 130 until I actually run the GPS around it, which it's north of 130. I want to say about 150, but doesn't matter. It's a moving number. The hay was worth doing. I wish I would have not had all the issues making the hay that I did.
It's time for her to go to bed.
Hey, BB. Everybody want to say goodnight to Relina? It's bedtime. Bedtime. Can you say bye-bye? Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Riri.
Bye-bye. So, and this is what she does. She waits until the door closes or I'll end the live stream. And then she'll say bye-bye.
Bye.
There we go. She's just camera shy. She didn't want to say it to you. Bye-bye. Oh.
She's whispering.
Yeah.
All right, come on.
Such a cute
Let's
baby.
go tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can tell who's been
Bye-bye.
getting most of the attention from Erlina here lately.
Bye.
What do you think would be your maximum number of acres you would want to work? 1,500 to 2,000. Between all three of us, not just under me. Get the 7810. You'll have a good four-wheel drive tractor. I already have the 7600, but yeah, something to compliment it. You guys heard Relina. It's time to go night-night. I'm glad to hear Jim's still doing all right. I haven't heard from basically everybody in a while. And let's face it, it's the end of February. Catch-up live stream is good, but I'm not going to just start posting random ranting videos just to post videos. It's realistically probably mid to late March. If the snow melts, which I think the snow's going to be pretty well gone by next week, they're calling for rain Sunday, mid 40s all next week, and then at the end of that week, they're calling for a couple days of rain. Yeah, the weather's better here in Grant County. True. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to read comments. Honestly, by the end of March, I'd like to start checking fence. So I typically do as long as we have a decent spring. But oh, that's good. I don't know. I'm glad that you're definitely doing better. I didn't want to remove you as a moderator, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm all for the warmer weather. I'm not a cold weather person at all, but I'm having the last 2.5 months off, especially the last 3 or 4 weeks, basically cuddling the kid all day. I'm doing good. Well, absolutely, Jim. You said you're one of my original moderators, so that's good, Caleb. I didn't know you had surgery. If you told me, I obviously didn't remember, but that's good. That's good to hear. Do a more in-depth video on the acid application setup you have and the type of acid you went with. I want to add one to my baler this year. I might try to do a do-it-yourself system. The do-it-yourself system I think would be a lot cheaper as long as you have your rates figured out, which I think it's pretty straightforward. The biggest thing is just trying to find how you're going to mount the tank to the baler. Myself, first crop, I actually traded closer to the light side on the preservative. By second cut and my frustration with the weather, I actually was pegging the gauge out. I was putting on heavy amounts and a heavy amount for the low setting, and I think that's really where I needed to be from the get-go. I'm not afraid to spend money if it's good insurance. I don't know if it's necessarily saving me much, but it allows me to sleep at night, and not having to worry about my hay heating or going sour on me is huge. So it allows me to sleep at night. I've driven Big Red. I didn't enjoy it. Did you see a difference in the hay when fed out? To be honest, the hay, granted, I don't know if it's purely just because I treated it, but my first crop stuff was treated with that preservative. The stuff is sat outside because, I thought it was junk, which it turns out it wasn't. So I lost 15,000 in hay this past year, which is unfortunate. Deal with it and move on with life and keep farming. The cows eat it. I can't hardly keep the stuff in front of the cows, so for it not necessarily looking the best, because it got rained on for 5 days, and that was the thing that really burned me this last year. All 3 of the cuttings that I made for myself, all 3 of them, they all got rained on. Every single stinking one. So you do lose tonnage to a certain degree if it's, it gets rained on and starts to rot. And my bales were actually lighter than what they should have been. but I also dropped the size down to 54 inches versus 58. Probably going to go back to 58. And as long as it's under 1,500 pounds, you're fine. You get above 1,500 pounds, you're actually losing customers, potential people that'll buy, because then you run into people that the equipment they're using, their loaders or their skid steers, can't handle a 1,500 pound bale. So yeah, I don't know. Am I looking more forward to crops or hay or cattle this year? I'm looking forward to all three. I set myself up really well last year to, yeah, to actually make money. So, all right. Let's see here. Ooh, inflamed appendix from the last live stream. That sounds terrible. My nephew just had his tonsils taken out, and you could tell that he was feeling pretty down about it. Would you consider a tractor that's not a deer? I would consider it, but I probably wouldn't purchase it. I've driven red, I've driven blue. I'd like to drive the Massey Fergusons. Um, oh, David, I think you just found a new job. Beaver 101, how's it going? A bunch of hay burned because some high school kids lit it on fire while in the stack. Back when I was in high school, the Amish, we got a lot more Amish in the area. We still do, but not quite as much as we did. They did their corn stacks. Why can't the corn pyramids? We're going with corn pyramids in the fall before they'd thrash them, or whatever. I guess a bunch of local kids went and shocks. There you go. Went and burned them all up, burned a bunch up. So, all right, I gotta go. You guys got me to talk for another 7 minutes. So, stay tuned for more videos. I guess let's just say about a month, and we'll probably be back up and running at least, maybe not full steam, but close to it. So, you guys are watching the rest of the story. Take care, take it easy, keep in touch. Thanks for tuning in, Jim. I'm glad you're doing all right. Oh, you too, Caleb, everybody else. I mean, not just Jim, everybody. I thank you for watching, and thanks for supporting the channel. It lets me know that at least you guys care. At least somebody does. I'll talk to you later.